Hey, what is up guys, this is Corbin, it is tournament time, goddammit. This is game 3 with Steel Sane coming off the back of 2 straight wins, playing in this one, some quick supply specialist, with the 200 supplies, curiously, still in the bank. Opening with triple maxman, Chaff and Stangs going up against Mr. Smooth Voice himself, streamer known as Amarok. Cool guy, man. Starting off with Marksman Specialist of all things. Felt like you don't see that one too often, but there you go. Starting off with swaths of chaff. Now, the fangs will get eradicated real quick by the stangs. If they're actually able to connect, which it looks like they're getting to do a little bit. And who's going to take the chaff battle win here? Looks like blue on this side. The big orange chungus over here. This is literally Amarok himself, by the way. Inside of this marksman suit, doing his best to carry his army of geeks right now. But sadly, it's just too much. And oh, again, hopefully, we're not just going to skip the deployment phase, are we, game? That would suck a lot. Okay, tight. The replay viewer is not bugging out on us. Feels real good. Amarok going into subsidized crawler. Wow, dude. You never see anybody go for subsidized crawler. Amarok is a different type of gravy, man. You know what I'm saying? He's just doing his own thing. Okay, so we got the good old sledgies coming out for Steel Sane. You just seem to be a big fan of the sledgies in recent games. Pumping them out usually on round 2. At least one pack of them. Going for the doubly wobbler on this round. As well as an upgrade on the stangs. Level 2 stangs already. And Maxi as well. I do like the Stormcaller answer. Coming out from Amarok. Extra fang chef? Oh no, the fangs were already there, right? Did extra crawlers come down this turn too? They did not. Okay, yeah, so it was all supply coming out on the Stormies. Okay. Amarok's upcoming rounds. I do think he'd benefit a hell of a lot from just more crawlers at this point. He's got 3 units of them right now. They are by far the best way to slow down stangs. Whereas fangs just kind of get a little bit pulverized. Finally, now the Stormcallers will get to connect on some higher value targets here, if they're able to get these shots off. Ooh. Okay, they missed a lot of stangs, then annihilated a lot of stangs. So pretty successful overall. Do like the impact that the Stormcallers have had, but alas, the fat, chunky sledgies probably just going to prove to be a little bit too much to wipe. Alright, man. Oh, come on, Amarok. Someone's gotta compete with Steel Sane, dude. The man can't be beaten today. Is Amarok our giant killer? You know what I'm saying? Goes for some intensive training. He believes in what he's got going on here, man. Okay. Barrier. Pilot. You know, barrier or intensive training. Alright, intensive training coming out. Intensive training it is. We see yet more sledgies coming out. Ooh. Amarok believing right now in his Stormies. The thing is, though, investing levels into Stormcallers, I always feel is a little bit questionable. I feel like they kind of do their job well enough at turn 1, and yeah, I'd highly agree with just going more crawlers here, man. As mentioned last round, just having that extra wave of crawlers. I feel like they're much, much more effective chaff for just kind of clogging up your opponent's targeting. Especially in the early rounds. Much, much more effective than fangs, that is, you know. Fangs can obviously scale much later into the game and become like a kind of like a carry unit unto themselves if they are allowed to get a bit more out of control. That's the advantage of the fangs. But when it comes to just being tyrannids and clogging up enemy cannons with bodies, yeah, you can't really beat the good old crawlers. And these guys have to be held still for quite a while, man, because we are relying on Stormies to kill off some rank 2 sledgehammers at this time. Okay, man, what specialist is Amarok running again? Oh yeah, Marksman Spec. Oh god, he's already sold it, actually. Amarok. He's fled the battle. And left his troops to their own devices, man. Oh god, okay, yeah. So this is the issue with Stormcallers, right? They're kind of good against almost all early units, but really not sledgies, man. They just take too many salvos, they just take too many shots, they just don't have the rate of fire to bring down sledgies early on, man. So Steel Sane Sledgehammer's kind of getting a little bit out of control here, man. Ooh, speed spec. Tank production line? Nah, probably not. That's just a bit too memey, right? Portable shield or speed specialist, yeah, I'd imagine from Steel Sane. I think speed spec is honestly fantastic for blue at this point. going up against this many Stormcallers, just getting in, closing the gap quickly. Yeah, and just mulching stuff faster. Especially when you're winning, I feel Speed Specialist is best. But just rushing folks down when you have that range disadvantage. Ooh. Ooh. Oh god. Okay, yeah, that was going to be the next question, man. Mech Rage or Range Enhancement would be the next question. But I guess now that you've picked Speed Specialist, also going into Mechanical Rage for even more move speed. These are some speedy little sledgehammers, man. We've got some go-kart action going on right now. Couple units of tanks, extra crawlers coming out with the mass recruit on red, which I think this is pretty good. I mean, the sledges will slow blue down by, I don't know, like a notable amount. Is it really going to be enough though, man? This is a lot of sledgehammers that just got mech rage, man. That's 5 packs, actually. That just picked up the upgrade. These guys going a little bit too fast, actually. And actually driving into missile fire. Which sucks quite a bit for them, because they're going to get eliminated quite quickly now. Pick up aggro quite quickly. Before the crawlers can come in and start to soak that. But even then, with the 4 units of sledges left alive, is it still just too much? Even just losing your blue tanks like that right at the get-go, I think it's just still just too much, man. Oi, oi, oi. Sledgehammers rolling over poor Amarok right now. Oh, come on, Amarok, son. You can do it. Someone has to, man. Someone has to stop Steely, man. Get laser sights. I mean, I think I like it. What's he planning to slam it on, though? I don't think it's particularly good on anything right now. Flaming Stormies, okay. Takes care of most of the crawlers and the stangs. At least for the time being. Oh god. Oh bloody hell, man. Laser sights coming out on the level 2 sledges is absolutely horrifying. You get units of crawlers coming down all over the place now as well. It's going to distract the hell out of the Stormies. This is damn good crawler placement, by the way, from Steel Sin. It's going to attract the pools of fire to hit the ground, like, around here. And just completely negate these Stormcallers from hitting any of these tanks or these stanks for at least a little while. Same thing on this side as well. With these Stormcallers. Yeah, so there's going to be fire here, and fire here. Which is exactly where blue doesn't mind the fire being. I guess, to put it that way. I mean, God. What do you do here as red? Maybe this is like a fortress game? Fortresses do a really good job at slowing down and holding up. We do get a little bit of fire on the ground over here eventually. Fortresses do a fantastic job at slowing down sledges. But are we already like a round too late with that? I mean, look at these guys. They just don't care, dude. These guys getting up a goddamn building kill. Oi, 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 oi. And it's do or die right now. For Sir Smooth Voice himself. Mr. Amarok. And Hazard module comes out for both players. We're going to see some buy and selly shenanigans here. And oh my god, this is just a lot of this is just a lot of levels. Deep tunnel on the crawlers. Yeah, subterranean blitz on the crawlers. Fantastic counter for incendiary bomb. Just allows the crawlers to wade through the fire and more often than not make it through, especially if they're rank 2 or above. We're pressing all the buttons right now in Command Center. Steel saying going in for the kill on this one, man. He's going in. We got 1,400 supplied to dump on Amarok. I gotta wonder if the answer here ain't maybe, I don't, like Fortress. Oh god, we can't get another Fortress yet. Like Fortress with Barrier. Might have to borrow money to make that happen. Something big's gotta come out here, man. I'm not sure the Wraiths are it. Is there enough crawlers to protect the Wraiths? That's the question, right? The crawlers have to stay in front of the Wraiths because the Wraiths have such bad damage. Wraiths are good against everything but the marksman. Okay, maybe this can work. I mean, it saves a lot more cash. We've still got 1,000 supply to burn here. Oh, wow. Okay, just going heavy. Going balls deep into the Wraiths. Trusting the goddamn Wraiths, man. I like it. You know what? I like the faith The plus range. There it is. Laser sights goes down on this Wraith as well, so he'll be one to watch. Let's see if this is quite enough, man, because there's going to be a lot of, like, I just don't know if there's enough crawlers alive, man. I just don't know if there's enough crawlers alive for Red to protect these Wraiths long enough to get these guys dead, right? The marksman at the back. They've got to buy a lot of time, and I think this is really the last of Red's crawlers already. I don't think it's quite enough, man. What we really need is like an extra pack or two, you know? Oi, oi, oi. Now the connections are going to start to happen, and this guy's going to get two-shotted real quick. Gets a kill. Can it get the building dead? Oh! Okay, it gets the Phoenix. Sorry, it gets the marksman that was killing it dead. That's something. Ooh, dude. It was a draw. Oh, wow, dude. Okay, that was so close. Holy crap. Okay, man. What now, man? Underground threat comes out for both players. Okay, I think it's pretty tight. I like that quite a bit. I think Subterranean Blitz has to come out for Red now, so his crawlers can survive his own flames. Maybe even consider replicating crawlers as well. You know, I just think honestly, elite recruiting and just getting a fat backline of potentially replicating crawlers on the field would be huge here. Now's an especially good time to go into replicate too. Oh my god. Amarok. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Not that I don't love it. I'm now extremely excited to see how this round goes. But it already felt like we were kind of lacking the crawlers to support the Wraiths that we had. I don't know that this is it, man. I don't know that this is it, dude. I mean, maybe one more Wraith. Crawler, replicate or something? Maybe that might have been the way. Oh, yo. Alright, man, let's see how this goes, dude. Let's see how this goes. No replicate coming out for blue either, which I'm a bit surprised. Actually, no, I'm not surprised by, because the Wraith are actually killing the crawlers very, very effectively. It's a huge melee of crawlers at the back here now, but oh god, look. Now that the crawlers on the back line are all distracted and they aren't here to protect the Wraiths in the middle, they get absolutely mulched. It's really just up to these guys to go full raid boss mode right now. This guy is level 3, he can tank a few shots, but he's really just got to kill everything, like yesterday. Yesterday is come and gone. Everything is still alive and feels real bad. I appreciate the hell out of Amarok's effort here, dude. Just the absolute legion of Wraiths, but without Neds on the field to protect them. Oh, man. That's a painful one to lose. Damn, good game, though. Alright, this is it, boys. Next game with Steelsin, who's on 3 wins in a row. You know what? So's Nanny. The Dark Horse Nanny going up against Steelsin, who seems kind of unstoppable in this tournament so far, man. Can Nanny do it? Steelsin in this one playing as some Giant Specialist, which is, of course, extremely powerful stuff. I like to pick up a chaff from Blue here in the form of crawlers in this one. They do a pretty good job at slowing down Fangs by really quite a bit. Gonna buy a whole bunch extra time for the Sledges, which are just now gonna start to get a little pounded from those Stormies. And oh my okay, dude, it's real tight on this side, but might just have what it takes over here, man. Tight. Okay, man. Nanny takes round 1. Let's go, dude. Let's go, man. Maybe he's the guy. Maybe he's the one that has what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Ooh. Subsidized Stormy, an option for both players, and both players actually do go straight into it as well. Oh god. Oh okay. It's gonna be one of those games, man. In this here today's grand final. You know, look at all these people betting for Steel City. You know what? Nanny. He's got this, man. He can do this, I believe. He's a couple of Stormcaller units behind, but it's alright, man. He's got what it takes. You know what? I wouldn't even be unhappy. I wouldn't be disheveled. I wouldn't be distraught to see more Sledgehammers coming out as well. Sledgehammers we already saw in the last game did a pretty damn good job for Steelsin rushing into Stormies. They're just much more durable. They take like 2 or 3 missile salvos to kill off. Those missile salvos come in real slow. They just buy you a whole lot of time. I never really used to appreciate it, man. Just how good Sledgehammers actually can be into Stormcallers. I mean, they're kind of outnumbered right now, actually. by just sheer amount of Stormies, so maybe they won't do as much of a job for us in this game. But yeah, they seem to be a pretty decent answer, man. So we've got one rogue Phoenix over here that's causing all kinds of problems before the marksman finally does take it out. And would you look at that? The Stormcallers are actually just gonna... They're just not quite able to pick off all of these nades, man. Ooh, Steel's in. He's nervous, man. He's sweating. He can't believe it. He's having an anime villain moment where he can't believe that he's taken some damage, man. That nanny has drawn blood from the immortal cat known as Steel Sane. Because that's not actually his cat, or that's like just him in real life. That's his face right now, dude, when he takes damage. That's it. Amplifying core comes out for Steely. Charged ammo for blue. Ooh, I kind of thought it would have been the opposite, to be honest. Oh, okay, there we go. That answers why. Sledge is coming out from Steel Sane, man. He does love his sledgehammers. But yeah, I thought that we would have seen maybe amp core come out on these sledgehammers here, and then maybe charged ammo coming out for Steel Sane. But whatever, dude. This works, man. Alright, missile gets plopped down. That is a blue missile. That's just there to kill off chaff, I suppose. And a whole bunch of extra Fang units coming out, with 150 supply left to spend as well on blue. Oh, wait a minute. What am I talking about? This is a red missile, right? I think it is. Oh, god damn it. My cat is sitting right in front of the screen. You can stay there, baby. You just gotta lay down. There you go. Oh, she's such a fat cat. Go get. You just lay there and get a belly scratch. While Dad narrates this absolute savagery on the screen right now. Okay, man. One unit of Stormcallers picked off immediately. Extra set coming down. Okay. I mean, this is just watch the Stormcaller simulator right now, but it looks like the extra Fang chaff are actually making a huge difference as well. Both players are obviously going to both have access to, yeah, Incendiary Bomb on both of their Stormcallers. Stormy's obviously with the potential of just kind of hard shutting down chaff en masse at the push of a button at any time this game, which is going to be a play to watch for both players, given that they both subsidize Stormies. And this one marksman, oh, there's another marksman left as well, killing off the last of the Phoenixes, and would you look at my nannies 3-0, the crowd goes wild. Steel Sane can't believe it, look at his face. Alright, man. Ooh, speed specialist? Go on, nanny. No, senior defense. Well, you know what, that's actually really good for tanks as well. Okay, we're seeing cells come out. Ooh, Steel Sane slamming the brakes on the old sledgehammer strat. Just gets rid of them. Straight into a Vulcan. Okay, so we're going to see like maybe 2-3 Vulcans come down. Vulcans with Incendiary, that kind of thing. And then maybe more Phoenixes, I wonder? Something like so? Okay, man, because this is just a lot of like board clear potential coming out. Ooh, the wasp pickup. Okay, that is real saucy. Super, super late arriving as well. By the time they get there, most of, if not all of the Fangs should be dead, so they're going to really choke up the barrels of the Phoenixes for a long time. Super, super effective chaff unit choice. And then just some more cheap Stormcallers, because why not? Okay, man. These are all very, very, very forward-facing. Thought maybe we could see something like just a little bit further back. I, for one, at least like to stagger my formations on the Stormcallers a little bit. Now, thing is, does Blue actually have the firepower to kill off this goddamn Vulcan dude? Is this actually a thing that can happen? I mean, it's got the amp core. Sledgies, I mean, they hit decently, but their rate of fire really holds them back at their giant killing potential. So it's really just up to the marksmen and I guess whatever Stormcallers latch. Problem is, the longer these guys are shooting at this, the more time this is buying for red Stormies to sort of fire back. But oh my god, look at that, dude. Even then, it's just not enough. It's just not enough. The losses are getting bigger, man. The losses are ramping up. Nanny, he's feeling it today, man. Look at all those upgrades available on those tanks as well. Okay, man. Ooh, Giant Hunter coming out. That's saucy. Don't see that often. I thought maybe Mobilized Battleship might drop here. Mobilized Battleship does feel like it would be super, super effective, but there you go. In fact, Steel Sane does actually go for Mobilized Battleship. Extra Wasps coming out as well. Will we see an answer to the Wasps, I wonder? It's one of those things that can get scary real quick. if you let the wasps get out of hand and you don't have enough anti-air. Because these phoenixes right now, what are they really doing, you know? Ooh, what was just sold there? Stormcaller sold, maybe? Straight into the overlords. I guess this is the advantage of the Owl Giant Specialist. Nothing on the flanks? Oh my god, okay, there it is on the goddamn flank. Sorry, cat, but you're gonna have to lie down. I really can't see anything. Come on, come sit on my knee. Go, girl. You sit down there. There she is, okay. Oh my god, how the hell is this gonna resolve? This is a huge giga flank, actually. This is massive. Yeah, and I don't think that Nanny has what it takes to actually shoot this thing down, man. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going straight into Mothership as well. Okay, yeah, Nanny is kind of screwed this round. That's it. This Marksman, and this Marksman, that ain't enough to shoot down this many nerds coming in on a flank like this, especially with Wasp production being on the Summoned Overlord too. It's going to create all kinds of problems. We'll just check out the front of the battlefield for now, because honestly the Sledgies still do a fantastic job at buying time here. Particularly against these nerds, but the big chunguses are coming. While one Overlord drops, another still remains, and as soon as this guy dies, the building will drop as well. And as soon as that happens, dare I say, these tanks in the middle might finally die off. Because look at this, man, the tanks are still going, dude. They're still absorbing shots, man. They're so good. Into Stormies, honestly. Does this guy have time? You know what? He does okay. Oh my word. The Marksman actually pulled it off. Well, I go ahead and eat my words, dude. I did not think that they had what it took to do that. That is impressive. Still same with the Orbital Bombard. The man's getting nervous, what can I say? I'm kind of poking fun and making a villain out of Steel Sim, by the way. We've reviewed a ton of his replays, man. Top tier player, man. But yeah, it would be really, really cool, man, to see Nanny. An unrecognized name, at least for me. And I watch quite a lot, I feel, of like these higher MMR replays, gameplay sections, stuff like that. Be kind of cool, man, to see someone putting up a fight. You know what I'm saying? More Overlords coming down. We're just going for the battering ram strat here. Kill everything here quickly with the Orbital Bombard and rush with a couple Overlords. I do like the move speed push in particular as well, coming out on the command center. That's tight. We're going for the drive-by strat. Okay, dude. I think that this is it, man. Surely there's no way now. Ooh, what? Look at this from Nanny. I didn't even notice this aerial special range enhancement coming out on the Wasps. But then no more Wasp units being purchased. Dude, this is a man after my heart. Advanced firepower control system on these level 2 Wasps. Yes, dude. That's so cool. I mean, I can't help but root for blue now, dude. Oh my god. We just got some carry Wasp action going here in this pretty much grand finale of this weekend tournament. I sort of love it. I mean, I think Steel Saiyan is going to absolutely stomp in this round with this crazy Overlord rush. I think they're just going to kill stuff too quickly. But hey, who knows? These Wasps are actually connecting on the flanking Overlord as well. I kind of want to watch these guys, but I also want to see how this flank does. Oh my god, they're actually going to kill that Overlord. These Giga Chad Wasps are arriving. Their buddies on the ground are dead, but look at how quickly, man. They just like two-shot these Wasps. And so the Wasps are going to win the day on this side, man. So it's just a gang of nerds over here. I can't believe this pack of level 1 Wasps just dealt with the entire flank and then butchered 2 Overlords over here as well. That is nuts, dude. And a well-end level up as well. Well done, boys. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, honestly, I thought Steel Sim would have that. I underestimated the power of these anti-air Wasps. They are not playing. They are not messing about, man. Now, the question is here, man. Does Steel Sim trust in spamming just like 3 Overlords right now? And just getting a ridiculous amount of Wasp production? Or does he kind of cave and say, okay, screw it, fine. I'll grab some anti-air Mustangs. You know what I mean? Go on the Overlords. You have the potential of dealing 1 billion more damage. Ooh, that's an option. Yeah, anti-air barrage on some fortresses too. Okay. Super long range on these guys. super, super long range on the anti-air missiles. I think it's 180. Yeah, 180 meter range on these nerds. That will keep these overlords safe. Spawning in more wasps for blue here as well. Fangs come down. Oh god, this is quite the blob. This is quite... Now the thing is, I thought that Nanny would have lost last round, and I wrote him off because I saw a blob of nerds over here and I thought it would be enough. And it wasn't last round. So hell, maybe blue will find a way again, but I find it hard to see how these wasps make a difference now anti-air barrage is on the field. These guys will obviously still live for a while, and that's cool. So they're going to do their thing. Charged ammo, maybe? On these if these Stormcallers can live and charged ammo shot the fortresses, so they can't anti-air. That could be huge, maybe? Maybe that's like a path to victory? Well, these wasps are going to get disabled real quick. All of their tech shut down by the electromag. We've got some drive-by Vulcans going here. You know what? It's going to die pretty quickly, actually. The tank's holding ground a little bit, but oh, the anti-air missiles come in and shred most of the wasps right away. Oi, 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 oi. I mean, it's a lot of missiles coming in, but it ain't quite going to be enough. Even with these guys getting quite low. Oh my god, okay, we actually do snipe down one of them. We have a marksman here that I didn't quite see. Actually helping to gun those guys down too, and oh my god. These Stormcallers are going to land the charge shot. They don't even have to. The thing just goes down before the Giga Chad Wasp can get here. And Nanny actually takes a game. Against Steel Sand, dude. Oh my god. Well, what can I say, dude? Easy insight. And alright, we are back with Nanny's next game. Going all up in Assault Monkey. I was actually making out like the last round was the grand finale or something, but we got a few folks left in the tournament who are actually 4-0 right now. Not a single loss between them. Nanny is one of them. Let's follow his journey a little bit in this one, man. He's starting off in this one as cost control specialist once again with the Stormcallers. He seems to like the Stormcaller openers. Seems to be his jam, seems to be his thing. The Archies, the real heroes of this one though. Killing off what is a very, very, very chaff-heavy opener from Mr. Salt Monkey, and ooh, is playing the Giant Specialist, man. Giant Specialist kind of terrifies me, dude. I don't know. It feels like one of the best specialist options in the game, to be honest. Feels really, really good to me, at least. Oh, for God's sake, can this one Sledgehammer die? Sledgehammers and their resilience to Stormies, dude. That's like that. That's our lesson for the dim, you know? Okay. What options we got? Tech Special nice and early. It's always good. Always good, never bad. Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be the pick here for both players, surely. Nanny always taking his time, thinking it through, man, thinking about it a little bit. Salt Monkey, Tech Special, and goes into what? What did he just buy, man? I totally missed it. Was it just these extra crawlers? Oh, sorry, these extra fangs, maybe? Maybe it was. Oh! No, it wasn't. With the bloody phoenixes coming down. Oh my god, what am I talking about? Oi, 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 oi. Okay, flanking phoenixes, man. Salt Monkey not messing about. Getting his air units in straight away. He does not... Okay, yeah, he does have jump drive tech available on the phoenixes. Oh god, Nanny. If those stangs go there, you could just ruin poor Salt Monkey's day right now. Oh my god. And there they are, dude. And you know what? The Stangs, even though they're going to struggle a little bit against the Sledgies, they do so well into Fangs too, man. And they're going to get to trade into a decent amount of them too. Oh man, that's so sad. Dude, it's so horrible when the Phoenix flanks don't get to come off like this. They get countered right away on round 2. Oof. Fat low buns of missiles making all the difference here. These tanks are going to get held up for too long. So tanky as they might be against Stormies, yeah, they can't tank them forever. Okay. Cool. Down they go. Nanny takes another round. And Salt Monkey's got to come up with something here, man. He's got to come up with a way to drive into those Stormies to wipe the chaff faster on Nanny's side and connect with the Stormcallers faster. He's going to go ahead and skip. Doesn't see the answer here, which is interesting because mass-produced Overlord's an option, and he is playing Giant Specialist. So I'm a bit surprised to not see that come down. But hey. Okay, opting into a Vulcan instead. Aight. Yeah, it's just with the Giant Specialist mass-produced. Could he not have produced like a couple of Overlords this round? Going for the Vulcan instead. Fair enough, fair play. Let's see how it goes, man. Nanny goes ahead and skips 850 supply to dump. With these sledgies threatening level 2 right now, you gotta think, okay. God damn, alright, yeah, I didn't expect the Overlord to come down. It's actually on the wrong side, which is a bit sad, but... Yeah, I was thinking something that you got... You need some kind of sniper unit, something that's gonna hit hard, something that can kill off level 2 sledgies at a minimum. Obviously, you also know you're going up against Giant Specialists too, so... Yeah, I guess Nanny is just trying to stay ahead of the curve with this one. And the melting point will make a big difference here. Basically ensuring the death of the Vulcan. I don't think 2 Phoenixes are enough to kill this guy off. Unless Red, like, really wins the chaff battle over here. It's gonna be a bit of a tight one, man. It's gonna be real close, actually. Because the chaff's dying before these guys get here. This Phoenix has basically signed its own death warrant at this point. But with the building going down, it's going to buy a lot of time for Blue's nerds to get over. Ooh, the Phoenixes are just going too far in front though, dude. That's going to hurt them a lot. Because it's really only the Phoenixes that could have killed this thing, and yeah. Just pushing that far ahead, man. Without Phoenix range, they're going to do that. And so it's the melting point that wins the day. Nanny just a step ahead, man. Galaxy brain. Crinkly brain, dude. On this Nanny. Barrier comes down. I wonder if we'll actually see an upgrade on this. Upgrade plus barrier. Range. Okay. Is this just going to be like 2 more units of Stangs then? Because they get kind of shredded by the Vulcan a little bit. Okay, Stormies. We're just going to put all the Stormcallers on this side? Okay, no, we're not. Alright, man. I thought maybe we're just going to stack Stormcallers here in like a T pattern or something. Like a T formation. Just to guaranteedly mulch this guy. Is this like the new skin? Where's its head? Isn't it like missing the top of its head a little bit? Okay, there we go. I just need to twist its head around a little. Dude, I love the additions to skins to this game. Usually I don't care at all about skins, but they always look so badass in this. Alright. The range in the Stangs will keep them a little bit safe for a little bit longer, which most importantly, they're just doing barrier damage here. Getting the barrier dead for these... Oh my god, this entire pack of Stormcallers was distracted by 1 crawler there. It's not what you want to see. Okay. Wait. How does... Oh my god, Nanny went to improve melting point. Yeah, I was just looking at the range in the melting points and thinking to myself, okay, how does Nanny's melting point have like 20 meters more range than Red's melting point? Improved melting point coming out, dude. Are you kidding me, man? That is crazy, dude. I never see that get picked. Never. Salt Monkey straight into parasitic ammo makes sense with the Vulcan on the field. Nanny gonna think long and hard about this one. I wonder if you start to barrier up here, maybe? Maybe something like Fortress with barrier upgrade? Oh no, we don't have the supply to do that. We're not playing Giant Specialist here on Nanny's side. Damn. Yeah, this is a tough turn, man. Knowing how to answer the Vulcan is always really tough. Always really tough, man. And Nanny can't really afford to unlock and buy a couple of giant units in the same round without selling a bunch of crap. So he's just going to leverage his melting point advantage right now, which is somewhat nullified by the fact that Red went into range on his melting point. Dude, are we just going to see like just a massive melting point spam in this game, I wonder? Is that it? Is that what we're going to see? Is that going to be the answer? Ooh. I really like this parasitic ammo on the Stangs, by the way. Actually didn't notice that. So protecting these stangs is now like priority number 1. Okay, dude. So really, we've got some flanking Neds over here now as well, distracting the Phoenixes. Yeah, it's really going to come down to which melting point gets to latch first. I don't think this melting point has any chance, though. The Vulcan's going to kill the chaff off too quickly. Yeah, it's just going to kill it off too quickly, man. And this thing doesn't have the range to latch on this in time. Oh god, it's already happened. Alright, that was way quicker than I thought it would as well. That just leaves us with 1 Ned left. This parasitic ammo Vulcan is a real problem too. Oh my god. We still have parasitic ammo on the stangs here. But what can they really kill anymore, you know? And sadly, when they kill the Phoenixes here, that doesn't seem to create crawlers. Oh my god, it just ignored it. Oh, yo. So yeah, basically the range enhancement upgrade wins the round for Salt Monkey. So we're going to have to see the range upgrade come out now for Nanny. He's got to match that at like a minimum. Skip on everything. No Electromag Blast. Even though we've got like a blob of units here. Like I really felt like maybe we could have considered that. So it's either range or crawler production coming out now. Oh wow. Okay. The Electromag Barrage. I don't know about that, man. It feels like Blue's still kind of losing the chaff battle. Okay, that might help a little. I was gonna say he's still kind of losing the chaff battle as it stands right now. And so the melting point never really got a good chance last round to even connect on the enemy melters. And so I don't know if Electromag Barrage is the answer. Is range enhancement enough to start turning the chaff battle here? God, honestly, I don't know. Do we run explosive ammo on the stangs? We do. I wonder if that might not be a slightly better answer here. Than going range on the Akis, man. Not that I doubt. He of the wrinkly brain, known as Nanny. But still, it's interesting to wonder, man. High explosive ammo here, or range on the Akis? What would be your go-to in this situation, man? It's a close one. Either way, I think I would have probably worked with range enhancement on the melting points, but let's see how this pans out. We've got the second Electromag explosion coming out just now. I think it's just going to clip the tanks. Mostly on the front line. Not so much the guys at the back. It does just about tank the Vulcan here. Killing off the Phoenixes on this side. Okay, so it's going to get the Vulcan dead this time. But it will drop itself again. Okay. We get another barrage coming out just now. Should get the barrier dead. This Chungus is a bit of a problem, but there we go. We actually do get the hit with that one, so that's pretty big. Oi, 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 oi. And would you look at that, dude? I know nothing. He of the wrinkly brain, dude. Go figures that the Electromag Barrage actually wins the game in the end. And the plus range on the Akis, I guess making enough of a difference meant to the chaff battle too. Alright, man. Huge game. Mr. Nanny could go all the way, man. Alright, boys, this is it, man. The culmination of Nanny's journey. Or at least, it could be anyway, if the other guy who's currently in third place with 5 wins also loses his game. Then this game could be the decider, man. So, it's Nanny going up against Forgotten Arbiter. Nanny going with Giant Specialist. Man, he does really like his Stormcaller openers, man. He does really seem to respect him, does seem to appreciate him. Red getting the correct read here. Actually going into Akis just to try and help win the chaff battle a little bit. Oh, he actually started with Acolytes. Never mind. So the Akis are just coincidentally going to be pretty good here. Interesting that Nanny goes into Crawlers then. With his starting supply. Knowing for a fact that he's going up into Chaff Clear. The positioning of the Fangs from Mr. Who was it again? Forgotten Arbiter, god damn it. Recognized name, by the way. Highly respected, recognized, renowned name in the community. Positioning his Fangs in such a way that it takes a long old time for the Stormies to really get to connect on these Acolytes. And as such, even though a couple of them go down, it's already just a little bit too late, man. You know what, dude? You know what? I'm gonna put some respect. Put a smidgen of respect on old Nanny here, man. He gave me like 6,500 insight, man, from one game. Last time we bet on him. So we're going to bet against the grain here. Against all these people betting for Forgotten Arbiter. No, man, they ain't seen Nanny play. They don't know what this man is capable of. He's insane, okay? Let's see what we got. Strike Special, Underground Threat. I mean, you gotta think. Either mass-produced Wasp or Underground Threat. Both, honestly, fantastic options. Ooh, the subsidized Arky, dude. So I guess we're gonna see some mass recruit action come out here then. Maybe. Ooh, but this is cheeky, man. Ooh, this is cheeky from Red, dude. Yeah, we do see the Master Crew come out for more Arclights, which is tight, but some aggro position Stormies. Oi, 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 dude. I like this as well, man. This is like a good confidence play too from Nanny. Continues to spread his units out, even though Red is really condensing all of his forces into, well, one condensed area, you know? That's a big dick play, man. He's saying that he ain't afraid. Well, even if it might cost him this round. He's saying that he ain't afraid of being rushed down on one side. Still more than happy to spread his nerds out. I do wonder if we're going to see any health upgrades come out maybe on this. Red is building a deadly front line here, though. It's got to be said. Stormcaller's Arclights is chaff clear. Phoenix's is like a kind of marksman unit. You start to protect this front line with something like a fortress and barrier spam? Maybe? You can be in a lot of trouble, and oh god. Subsidized Stormcaller coming out as well. You gotta think that's really, really good for Red. Actually, it's good for both, right? Red having just shifted into them. It's good for both, but it feels like when you're ahead, stuff like this benefits you more if you already have them on the field. Push your advantage. Both players really thinking about it, though. Okay, so we see barrier come out for Red. Okay. No giant unit coming down just yet. There's more Stormcallers on this side, which will shoot and eradicate the Fangs over here very, very quick. Nanny's still thinking long and hard, man. I wonder if he's tempted by the orbital bombardment, you know. Just because of how grouped up Red's forces are on this side. The orbital bombard would get a lot of value. He does actually opt for it in the end. Yeah, it's got to be a consideration when you see enemies grouped up so much like this. Especially when there's flying units too. Obviously can't be defended as the game goes on with barriers and stuff like that. From these orbital strikes. And now is also going to dip into the Wasps. Which again, it isn't the first time we've seen Nanny put some respect on the Wasps. You know what? Wow, he triple buys, bro. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, man. This game just got real interesting. Triple buy on the Wasps. I don't think Blue has what it takes. Sorry, I don't think Red has what it takes to deal with all these nerds. These Wasps in the middle might get a little bit mulched. Just because they're going up against a couple packs of Fangs. And you know what? Some of them actually make it out. Would you look at that? And the Wasps are going to have a field here. Just clapping the cheeks of these sledgehammers. If sledgehammers, Stormcallers have cheeks. Which I can confirm. And so we're going to see the Stangs come out here from Red. Man, it's just got to be. Either that or, wait a minute. He could actually go into... Ooh, there's so many options in this game now, dude. Do you go for the extended War Factory range? Go in the War Factory intending to counter the Stormcallers? Do you go into fortresses with anti-air missiles as Red? Because you also have the barrier upgrade for free, right? Or do you just go for the Stangs? It looks like he's just going to go straight into the Stangs. Alright, fair enough. Range Specialist for both players? Yeah, Range Specialist for both players. So the Stangs coming down. They probably don't need to go into Aerial Spec yet. There's no rush to go into that. Not that Red can actually afford it just yet. 500 supply left on Nanny. So he can't rely on the Wasps again. He basically knows that Stangs are going to be coming down here. Do you just dump a bunch more Arkies and give them range, maybe? Okay, believing in the Stormcallers. Then what was that a sell on? I totally missed what was just sold. I wish that the spectator mode made it a bit more clear flash a unit a few times before it disappears from the battlefield, you know? Okay. The War Factory unlock coming out from Nanny, dude. Using Giant Specialist to just cash in on that. And alright, man. Just go for the Mass Stormcallers. I got to imagine that we're going to see Incendiary Bomb come out maybe next round. On the side of blue. But yeah, the Stangs are just gonna... They're just gonna kind of mulch the Wasps a little bit. You know what? The Wasps are actually doing pretty okay over here. They get slaughtered on this side. Oh my god, a few Wasps actually live. Kind of. That counts as a win over there, man. Nothing left to kill off the Phoenixes, though. So free win in the end it is for red. We've got now, but a strikes back. Nanny. He's straining that Galaxy Brain right now. Attempting to squeeze every last bit of game knowledge out of that massive cranium he's got. Ion Blast, is any merit to that? Phoenix range for red. Yeah, I mean, that's really good. Improved Fortress Assault Rhino. Okay. I don't think there's just too many Stormcallers on the field now to merit Fortress, right? Don't the Fortress just die and the barriers just die too quickly? Ion Blast it is in the end. Oh my god, dude, if he cuts this Ion Blast across here just coincidentally. Okay. Plus range rather than double Vulcan. So I guess it's going to be more chaff here. Maybe crawlers on the back, something like so. Maybe even in one of the back corners, I guess. Ooh. Super up front. Alright, man. I mean, it's actually going to work out pretty good. It's going to protect the Vulcan from the melting point. So it's going to work out. The beam coming down as well. I don't know if the beam does anything more than a little bit of tickle damage on the rear leg of the melting point. But it will do a pretty damn good job of killing off all of the Stormies at the least. You know what? I might even clip one of the Phoenixes too, man. Okay. You don't often see this, man. I feel like higher ranked players tend to avoid the likes of Ion Cannon and the likes of Orbital Bombardment and stuff like that. But Nanny ain't afraid, man. He ain't afraid to stand out in the crowd and do his own thing. The man isn't constrained by convention, is what I'm saying. Oh, is this going to be quite enough? This melting point is really soaking a lot of goddamn time and effort from a lot of nerds here. And oh god. The Wasps don't quite survive on this turn either. Oh no. Okay, it will die, right? Okay. So that's a lot of health saved at least. But yeah, there was nothing left to kill the Phoenixes once again. Which seems to be a little bit of a recurring issue here for blue. Doesn't lose much health here. We might have a bit of an epic battle on our hands. We'd love to see it go super late. He does still have War Factory in his back pocket, Nanny. He can drop it at any time. Lightning Storm coming out. We might see double Lightning Storm here, you know. We might actually see double Lightning Storm. Oh my god. Okay. I tell you what, I'm just going to preemptively shift the camera like so. Otherwise, it's just so hard to see what's going down when there's a couple Lightning Storms on the field. Gear barrier coming out. Going to do a little bit of something. I still feel like we need a little bit more anti-air here, man, on Nanny's side. The Wasps just aren't really getting it done. Oh god, okay, well there's the crawler production reveal coming out from Arbiter. I think that was just fresh Stormcallers getting dropped over here as well. Upgrades coming out on the Stangs. Okay, so yeah, the Wasps are going to really struggle to scale into this. I was thinking maybe the Wasps are going to like range and do something against the Stangs, but these are level 2 Stangs now. They're going to buzz through them just much too quickly. We're even moving some of the Phoenixes, man. Are they flanking? No, they're not. They're just switching sides, right? Yeah, they're spreading, they're getting the hell out of dodge to avoid the Lightning Storm at this point. Okay. I like that, man. That's a sneaky little play coming out from red. So no more anti-air coming out on blue's side just yet. Look at those goddamn Stormies trading blows, dude. Really surprised to see 0 anti-missile tech come out just yet. Oh my god, if those Stangs die, these Wasps will get to live for quite a while. Still Stangs... Oh, they're going over to the right side. Okay, they're gonna get slaughtered. Never mind, I thought maybe the Wasps in the middle might be able to live for blue. But yeah, now we've got Phoenixes left alive, and once again, no anti-air options to actually take care of them. Do they actually kill off both melting points? That's all you can hope for now. One melting point is going to drop. The other one is going to drop as well. Okay, so once again, blue just doesn't lose a lot of health here, man. Is this a tickle of damage? About 450 dam? Not a whole lot to be taken on round 6. That said, he's got to book up his ideas, man, if he's to reverse his fortunes here. Orbital Javelin. Seems like it could be pretty worth it to me. Maybe I'm tripping balls, but for 200 supply, I think it's actually one of the higher value red battlefield abilities that you can be picking up. Senior manufacturing comes out from Arbiter. Yeah, he's just going to spam the melting points now, right? Yeah, okay, so the Javelin does come out. Oh my god. Did he straight up just sell? No way is this happening. Dude, did he just 50-50 that crap? So yeah, we got a sell from Forgotten Arbiter. He sells the melting point here, expecting the Javelin. But Nanny slams it on the right side to kill the guy without the barrier. Oh my god, dude. Okay, dude. Alright, man. That's some crazy mind games going on from both players there. Nanny just about coming out on top on that one. 3 melting points though. A lot of crawlers getting produced. So if these melting points... Sorry, if these Vulcans go down... It's bad news. It's bad news bears, man. Ooh, Stormcallers with going into the Launcher Overload. That'll make a massive, massive difference this round. Should be able to bend down the melting points double quick with that. But still, we're lacking an option to kill off the Phoenixes, man. Past few rounds now, the smidgens of damage have been coming in from the Phoenixes at the end of the battle. Bam! The Javelin over there is actually so good. So huge, man. Maybe they can even get a building kill over here. If they can just rush these guys down quickly enough. That would be huge, and they're going to need it, because we're going to lose over here, right? I mean, even with Launcher Overload, I don't think... Oh, hang on, what the hell? There's a random marksman here now. Best partner on the Vulcans! How did I miss that? Actually makes quite a substantial difference getting all of the Phoenixes dead nice and quickly, and you know what? With the building being dead... I think... No, it's not quite gonna be enough! Oh my god! That's so much damage, dude. That could have been so much less damage. Ooh. Oh, this is real tight. I thought that blue would have that. I thought blue would just about have that. Okay, see the problem is now though red can answer with missile defense on a war factory if he fears these Stormies. Oi, oi, oi. The smoke coming out. This alone wins the game for red if it's not effectively countered. Wow, hang on. What is going on here? Nanny going for the rhinos. Is he just gonna rush rhinos in here? Oh god, he's gonna be in with a horrible awakening though, dude. If he's planning on like spamming self-destruct rhinos. Oh my god, okay, no, never mind, they're flanking. Alright. That changes everything. That changes a lot. Barriers start to come down. One here. Okay, there you go, man. You did it. Not even necessary over there. Okay, so best partner on the Vulcans, dude. You never see that, man. You never see that. Is that worth it? I don't know that that's worth it, man. On 2 level 1 Vulcans too, you know? Like, yes, they've got anti-air on the marksman here. Oh, God. Okay, I mean, let's be real. It all comes down to this flank. Can these rhinos get in and get it done against this building, man? That's really it. Because blue is not winning on board right now. And as cool as the... Ooh, okay, range of the Stormcallers as well gets them firing much, much faster. Just gonna be huge for cracking the barriers. Rhinos are going to start to get in. They're chonking nerds right now. Gotta get the Phoenixes dead too. That's absolutely massive. The Wasps are connecting on this nerd over here on this side. Building is about to get cracked. And oh my god, he's only gone and done it, boys. It's gonna be an emphatic victory, I believe. For blue. Huge kills coming out. Massive missile salvos landing. Both Rhinos are gonna live, which is a good amount of extra health damage. And with one Phoenix left, and a few Wasps to finish him, it's a fat load of damage. Ooh, dude. Ooh. Alright, man. Alright, man. Alright. This is it now. This is the moment of destiny, dude. War factories for red, maybe, to shut down the missiles? Is that it, maybe? Assault melting point coming out from red. That's ballsy. Extra tanky on these nerds. So the thing is, blue can't rely on that going down again to win this. He can't get the backstab again, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, God. I don't know about this, man. Honestly, I don't know about this. Each player has a crap load of supplies still to spend. Plus speed, plus range. Nanny just getting the essentials out of the way right now. Oh my god, he's just going mass Vulcan. So every Vulcan, again, is producing marksman, which is key. And finally, we do see the War Factory come down. Somebody had to do it. So missile defense certainly coming out on this. I wonder, will red sell something and borrow... Oh, he already did borrow money. Okay, so you can't get 2 War Factories. He actually is financially incapable. At least without selling like a giant unit or something. To fund that. Goes up to 700 supply. I actually missed what he sold here. That's okay. Alright, dude. Alright. So it's going to shut down the Stormcallers a little bit on one side. The Rhino actually persists. Jesus, that's ballsy. It's not going to amount to a whole lot, though. The Phoenixes will take care of that. And it's just a stupid amount of missiles. Hoping to crack the defenses here. Aerial specialization, we're really hoping, allows the marksman to connect on the Phoenixes. We have very, very safe backline Phoenixes right now. The sheer amount of missiles will start to overwhelm this Chungus. They are actually connecting at this point. But we are sharp running out of anti-air units to take care of the Phoenixes, man. Is there anything left alive over here? Okay, there's a couple of marksmen left alive over here, man. They actually get the building kill first, which is enormous. Buys a decent amount of time. Oh god, can they get the factory dead though? They can't do it. They don't have the time. And Nanny's career is ended by the power of anti-missile war factory. In what could have been the grand final. No, my inside Nanny. You betrayed me, dude. Okay, let's go ahead and return back to lobby. See if that was actually the end of the tournament. My inside, bro. We're back down to 1. Ooh, it's not the final yet. Forgotten Arbiter will now go up against Asian Nim. Okay, man, we gotta check that one out now. Alright, boys, this is it. The grand finale. We can't follow Nanny all the way to the final. He has fallen. But, alas, we do at least get to follow Mr. Forgotten Arbiter, who's going up against the Beast from the East on blue. Which is just what we're going to call him. Because, yeah, can't read their name, sadly. But hey, triple Stormcaller opener. Oh, sorry, yeah, triple Arclight opener. Couple of aggro Stormcallers as well. God, man, I don't know, that's kind of ballsy, dude. Such forward position Stormies when you know you're going up against at least 3 sets of Stangs. 3 sets of Crawlers and 2 sets of Stangs. But hey, would you look at that? He actually just gets the read, apparently. That's crazy as hell. Hugely advantageous for red in that case. The 3 Akis just meeting the aggro opener, this squishy, aggressive opener on one side with incredible impact. And so even though a few crawlers survive, yeah, just a consolation amount of XP going to those neds before they inevitably fall. Alright, man. Red takes round 1 of this grand finale. And would you look at how much damage that was for round 1 too, man. Not a single Stormcaller dying off there. in this opening melee. Assault Scorpion, come on, man. Someone's gotta do it. Arbiter. Beast from the east. Come on. I mean, there's actually some really good options here, honestly. I really believe in mass-produced wasp as well. Should also be noted that Arbiter is playing as Rhino Specialist over here. Going up against Cost Control. Rhino Specimen? People still picking that at like super high MMR? I was of the impression that it really dropped off. It's very kind of hit and miss, very temperamental. Okay, blue's still deciding. Meanwhile, the phoenixes come out. I guess these are going to be phoenixes here, maybe here. Aggressive positioning. Ooh, wow. Going straight in with the phoenix flank. It's a confidence play from red, if we've ever seen one. And I'm really hoping that the spectator mode hasn't bugged out and we're just going to be skipping blue's opener here. Oh, he actually just skipped his card choice for the extra 50 supply. Doubling down, tripling down on the crawlers. Oh my god, more stangs too. Okay. I mean, it just happens that this is pretty advantageous. I don't think the 3 Arclights will quite be enough to kill off all of this chaff, and then the Phoenixes are going to be pretty useless. Ooh. Against all of this chaff that's coming out. So we actually have flanks coming out on both sides. I believe red's flank will get the kill first. Let's see, man. This is a lot of chaff for just 3 Arclights to sort of hold off against. Doing a pretty good job over here where there's 2 of them stacked up. This guy might start to get a little bit overwhelmed as the building kill comes in long before the crawlers get there. Looks like it's going to be another round win for red dude. These early Arkies, man, finding so much value. Just so much value, man, against so much chaff. Alright, man. I mean, you've got to think that blue's got a course correct here, you know? Like, those 3 Arclights are dumpstering all of these super cheap, super squishy units that he's running. Both players opting in a supply specialist, no real surprises there. I wonder if these phoenixes will be moved for 50 supply or sold from red. Those are really your 2 options. Problem is, if you decide to move them, yeah, the jump drive's not that expensive to grab. He actually goes for the cell, by the way. Yeah, jump drive's not that expensive to grab on its own. But the problem is it makes every other tech way more expensive, you know, just because of the price hike. Missile coming down isn't going to achieve nothing. And Arclight Wraith comes out from Arbiter. Okay, dude. A little bit of building health here, too. I like that. It's pretty tight. Signals an intent to maybe just let this side of the map slide. And not spread himself too thin. Which I think is pretty good. The backline Arky over here. I wouldn't be surprised to see it maybe positioned a bit further down. Like this way. So it can, if these guys get sold, it's like able to rejoin the fight a little bit faster. And tanks are coming out from the beast from the east. Okay, man. How do we feel about this? Are the tanks enough at this stage? I mean, they're real tanky against the Stormies, as we've seen throughout this this entire tournament. The range on the Stangs, I think, is actually kind of game-changing. Sledgehammers will buy these guys quite a bit of time to kind of gun crap down. The main obstacle is obviously going to be the Wraith, which is connecting as we speak. With the sledges on the right side, is going to absolutely pulverize those just as it goes down, kills off the last of them. Is that enough time bought for the Stangs to do what they gotta get done? I think it is. Yeah, the range of the Stangs is... oh, it's always such a huge power spike, man, picking that up. So satisfying, too. We have no armor upgrades available on the Arclights either, so we can't completely rely on the Arkies to deal with these Stangs. We need a more reliable answer than that. I wonder if it's going to be incendiary ammo coming out on the Stormies. Or if, oh wow, subsidized Stang. Blue is planning on buying more Mustangs? Is he just going to send it? Like, what is this? Well, here they come. Now, do we go aerial special or armor-piercing bullets on these guys? I think there's a real case to be made for armor-piercing bullets when you have this many geeks on the field. Would also spend his supply perfectly. Okay, never mind. Opts to go into the sledges. just to cover these guys a wee bit more. The range on the Wraiths, I don't think does that much. I don't think it actually does that much. A slight DPS increase against... I mean, these sledgehammers are screwed. Completely doomed. Which is a bit spooky. Okay. We see Marksman get unlocked here. Gotta think a Marksman's gonna come down. Wouldn't be surprised to see attack enhancement pushed by blue at this point as well. Because, I mean, he knows he's going up against the Rhino this turn. He's already up against Archies. Marksman comes out. 300 supply left. Oh, wow. Okay. Spends the 250 supply on aerial spec on one Marksman. Oi, 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 oi. Did not expect to see that. It is going to latch very, very quickly on the Wraith as a result. So even though these tanks are kind of boned, they're going to get slammed extremely fast. Doesn't matter so much if these Stangs and these tanks die. With this Marksman doing a fine job against these flying units. These Stangs about to start to get plinked down a little bit, but the Wraith dropping at the same time. Okay. Yeah, interesting, man. Didn't expect to see that come out, but it did come out with a huge amount of effect, the aerial specialization on this guy, even though blue is going to drop this round by the looks of it. I think there's just too much strength left. Too much tankiness left in the units that remain. Am I wrong? Nah, Stormcalls will finish this. Yeah, I do just wonder if attack increase for blue might not have been worth a little more. Just with how many Stangs he has on the field. Okay, enhancement module, that's almost definitely a pick for both players at this stage. High MMR, this thing just kind of wins games. So we see the upgrade, we see the cell. Will we see these Stormcallers get repurchased though? That's the question. Maybe not. With the range upgrade on the Arclights, I wonder if charged shot on the Archies might not be worth it here. Ah, probably not. We've already picked up the Wraiths, right? It's more likely that we see more Wraiths come down. To kill off these Sledgehammers. Okay, Sledgehammers of our own come out here. Ooh, with the plus armor. Alright. Dude, we've seen tech upgrades come out on like singleton units for both sides now. I mean, I know we have another Marksman on the field now, but still, that's so interesting to see, I feel. Oi, 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 oi. So these sledges just cannot die to the enemy Stangs at this stage, I don't think. Or they can die to the level 2 Stangs just extremely slowly, and now we see the plus attack enhancement come out. Because it is worth a lot. I think once you've got the Stangs on the field, I do think it becomes worth a lot. If you've got a bit of a Mustang spam going, as we do here on blue. But yeah, quite surprised to not see another Wraith come down here. For the side of red, man. Was in the end 2 packs of Sledgehammers. Which, yeah, are gonna really hold up and distract the Stangs by a lot. They do some damage to them, but it's just like a smidgen, just a tickle of damage. And so they're really getting target locked on crawlers and now Sledgehammers here. But honestly, look at this, dude. Just a couple of Marksmen are really the heroes in this game. What a difference just a couple of Marksmen can make, dude. Oh my god. So building will eventually go down here for red. On red side, rather. Can he actually push the advantage here before this goes down? It's real tight. I mean, surely red's got this. Those Stangs just look. They just got stuck killing 1-0 health sledge, man. Oh my god. The beast from the east might be getting toppled, man. We might actually be one turn away from crowning a champion here. Electromag Blast comes out from blue, and wow, look at that. No hesitation. Yeah, gotta make sure that you're clipping the Sledgehammers here. Just disabling all of that armor upgrade action. With a counter lightning storm coming out, we're gonna need barrier here and barrier here. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, man. Hey, hang on. Did enhancement module come out for blue? Oh my god, blue did not pick the enhancement module? the other round? That's real rare. Super tanky sledges. Oh god, it's just such a hard counter, dude. It's just such a hard counter to the Stangs. How do you actually deal with this? Fortresses? Fortress barrier? Fortresses are obviously really, really excellent at just kind of one-tapping sledgehammers. They'd keep the Stangs safe, and there's no real big heavy hitters on a red side that could crack fortress barriers. So maybe like fortress barrier might have been a play. We do see fortresses come down now, so maybe he's thinking in a similar vein. But of course, oh god, it's so hard because he already had to spend a bunch of crap on barriers coming out too. And without the enhancement module to juggle upgrades and sales, he's lacking a bit of supply here on blue. Maybe he couldn't quite afford the 2 fortresses plus barrier. But okay, man. In the interest of seeing what's happening, let's turn the camera on the side. So this fortress has just got to tank like crazy for all of these nerds. Oh, one marksman here might get zapped. Can he live? Oh my god, he actually lives. That's huge. That's actually huge. Bam! He's going to help finish off that wraith just as his other marksman brother goes down over there. And we should look at him. And the fortress is actually tanking a whole lot, even without barrier, to be fair. He's doing a good amount of work. Just not quite enough. Okay, let's right the camera. It's not over yet for blue. With the fortresses on the field, he has the potential here to make a massive, like a triple fortress buy plus barrier, which would be enormous. Speed specialist is what you want to go if you're going really heavy into fortresses, though, because they gotta close the gap quickly, otherwise they're very, very slow. Oh. But you're giving up some really good options here if you go speed specialist. God, I don't even know what the hell I'd pick here, dude. Oof, the fact that red went orbital bombardment bodes very, very well for blue if he does go the mass fortress route. If he does. We'll check back on what blue picks later on. What's red up to here? What's he thinking? Ooh, blue actually went for the orbital bombard himself. Okay. Fair play. We might still see the mass fortress come out here with barrier. Yeah, it would be my go-to option. As mentioned last round. Pretty tight positioning. It is like such an excellent counter to sledgehammers. Yeah, it is just such an excellent counter to the sledgehammers, man. Okay. We see a mass recruit. Yet more Stangs. Still just believing in the Stangs as chaff, I see. Okay. And a missile coming out here. Yeah, it's only going to tickle the sledgehammers, man. I gotta wonder if hitting the high mobility button here might not be worth it for blue. His fortresses might be his only hope at killing off the Archies and the tanks. Ooh, god, did he just save 100 supply? Oh god, okay, this could be real tight. I don't know about all that, man. So yeah, the fortresses are the only hope at killing off these fatter, chunkier targets. Luckily, a lot of the Stangs getting to connect on the Wraith over here, so that's a big win on that side. Beast from the east, pushing back here. Problem is, there's still sledgies on the field, and the fortresses are going down. That's a problem. Can he even kill this Arclight to save a bit of health here before his base goes? Oh god, he can't. And that's too much damage, I think. No! Well, I mean, yay for Forgotten Arbiter, but no for the Beast from the East, dude. Oh crap, I exited the game too quickly. I wanted to see the bold state, man. Oh well. Oh damn. Okay, dude. Let's check out to see how player Archer and Nanny are getting on. Third place here. Ooh, Nanny's on the ropes a little bit, boys. Couple of underground threats coming out. But hey, congratulations to Mr. Arbiter, by the way. Another one of those renowned names in the community. Feels everybody recognizes. So, many barriers coming out for player Archer here. Looks like he might just be going for the win. Mass upgrades coming out. Few units of sledges. Lot of wasps. Lot of stangs. Okay, yeah, and of course, Nanny seems to be a huge believer in the backline wasps and the sledgehammers as well. Feels like almost every game that Nanny's played. He's had sledgehammers and wasps as like his core unit, which is really cool to see, man. It's a really, really cool combo that I feel like I just don't really see often. Steel balls wasps, sure. Sledgies wasps, not quite as common. But hey, man, he's going to borrow some cash for what might be his final round. You get plus ammo up on these Vulcans as well. Interesting options coming out here. The fortresses might be a problem for Red to kill off. Doesn't really have many good giant killer units. Minus, then again, shut my goddamn mouth, we have double shot marksmen in the middle to act as the giant killers. Do they actually have what it takes, though, to win the chaff battle on Red side so they can connect against these fortresses? Oh my god, the marksmen are connecting on the fortresses over here. Same thing on this side, too. It might actually be enough men for Red to turn this. Because if those fortresses die, suddenly these tanks don't look very likely to fall. And would you look at that? Fortress is dead. We now have Stangs and Stormies trying to kill off sledgehammers, man. Ooh. No high mobility button pushed this late in the game is definitely questionable. It's not going to matter in the end here, but it's really, really nice for closing the gap in these final phases of the battle, like we saw just now. And oh my god, the entire deployment phase just skipped. Okay, let's just see what we can see. It's just more fortresses coming down. Bunch of wasps get taken out on the backline as well by a rogue missile just now. Yeah, it's just a crapload more fortresses. It's just a crapload more fortresses as far as I can tell. Oh god. Lost a lot of wasps on this occasion, man. Oh my god, but you know what? A batch is going to make it through. Pressuring the hell out, distracting the hell out of these Stangs. And once again, look at that, dude. Sledgehammer supremacy, man. Actual sledgehammer supremacy. They're so good. Like, I feel like most games we watched where somebody won. I know that correlation doesn't equal causation, but I'm just saying, they all had sledgehammers, okay? They all had sledgehammers with like 1 or 2 techs that were like pretty highly leveled and well protected. But hey, there you go, man. Nanny, honorable 3rd place. Well played to everybody in the tournament, man. This was a good one. Hope you all did enjoy this happy little tournament cast. And yeah, catch all you all a bit later, man.